On the menu tonight is this Greek pasta. It's so easy to make on the stovetop in less than 30 minutes. The entire family is going to love this cozy, flavorful pasta. If you're new here, I'm Becca from Fork in the Kitchen, here to help you make meatless meals that everyone loves. Be sure to follow along and let's get started. We'll start with a shallot that's going to be thinly sliced so that you get nice caramelized bits of shallot all throughout the pasta. There are 2 bulbs technically in this one, so I think I'll go ahead and just chop the larger guy. Save the other one for another time. The garlic cloves are also thinly sliced, which gives you nice little bites of garlic without them being too overpowering. For the rest of the pasta ingredients, it's up to you how you want to chop them. I like to give them all a rough chop so that little bite-sized pieces are all throughout the pasta, but if you just want to throw them in, throw them in. I have quartered artichokes that I've drained and rinsed, and I am going to roughly chop those, like I said. Put them back in the bowl. Do the same thing with the roasted red peppers. I buy them in strips. So again, they would meld really easily into the pasta, but I'm just gonna give them a little chop. My Kalamata olives are already sliced, so those I'm gonna leave as they are. And then I've got sun-dried tomatoes. Make sure you're using juicy ones. So I do like to get them packed in oil and drain them. These came from a pouch and they are still really moist, so they will work just fine. If you get them julienned or sliced, you won't have to do, I'm like playing with them. If you buy them julienned, you won't have to do any prep. But since mine are whole, I'm gonna chop them up, make a little pile here. Ooh. They're slippery. Maybe the pile wasn't the best idea when they're drier. That was great. Let's go assemble the sauce. It comes together so quickly. The shallot's gonna go in with a pinch of salt, and they're just gonna soften up for a few minutes. Smelling so good already. Time for that garlic to go in. And we're gonna add some dried spices, so a pinch of red pepper flakes, tablespoon of dried oregano, and a little dried thyme. Give it a good stir, and we'll let the garlic soften and those spices and herbs toast up for a minute. A little red wine vinegar deglazes the pan, so pour it in while you stir. Gets all that goodness up. And then we'll add in some vegetable stock. And we'll bring this up to a simmer and let it reduce down for about 5 minutes. Meanwhile, start cooking the pasta according to the package directions. We'll want it a little under al dente though. All right, time to add in the goodies. And a can of drained and rinsed white beans. I like cannellini. All right, we'll add in the pasta. My pan is gonna be tested to its limits. And I'll start with about a 1/4 cup of the pasta water. This will help to thicken it up. Make sure you keep the heat on so the pasta finishes cooking. It all comes together. All right, I'm gonna add just a little bit more. So I like it a little saucier. I'm literally like throwing pasta everywhere. Final touches, we'll add some arugula, like about a cup or so. You can measure that with your heart. And then some fresh parsley and basil, and some feta cheese. Keep in mind that feta is really salty, so I would recommend holding off adding extra salt until after you've added the cheese. But it melts in and makes a really creamy pasta. So give it a good stir here. Let that arugula wilt. It's amazing what a little green can do to a dish. It's looking delicious and so gorgeous. Let's serve it up. What was this? All right, let's dig in. I've got to get a bite with everything as much as I can here. Oh. It's so vibrant and tangy, and that creamy feta that melted into the sauce. It's so good. And it's so easy to make. It's the perfect weeknight meal. Leave a comment and let me know what you think, and I will see you back here next week for another meatless meal that everyone will love. Until then, happy eating. What the hell did I just say? Tonight's dinner. Oh, sorry. I'm driving myself nuts today.